So now we're going to go back to what I was going to do a few minutes ago. We're going to recognize the Exporter of the Year in North Carolina. I think everybody understands just how important agriculture exports are to the state of North Carolina. And we've got a lot of companies in North Carolina that are out there trying to get these products to other parts of the world. Remember, 95% of the world's population lives outside the borders of the United States. So that's market expansion, and that's what we're trying to do. I want our farmers and agribusiness people to have access to global markets, and this has been a year of instability in global markets, that is for sure. To be successful internationally requires a lot of hard work. I can tell you it's not easy. Just to travel to make contact is draining and it's hard. But there are people that are very successful in doing this, and this year I'm going to recognize Merchant Distributors LLC as our Exporter of the Year. They're known as MDI, and it was founded in 1931 in Hickory, North Carolina by two Lebanese brothers, Alex and Lee George. They purchased a wholesale produce company to get started. Since 1931, the company has consistently expanded their offering from produce to a full-service distributor to supermarkets. MDI now has over 1 million square feet of distribution space, offering distribution and business services to full-service supermarkets. They began exploring international business in 2009, and today the company distributes to retail supermarkets and distributors in 35 countries throughout the world, leveraging several different East Coast ports from Miami, Florida to Elizabeth, New Jersey. They've always maintained that the customer is the focus of everything they do. By valuing employees, customers, and their suppliers, MDI has a long history of growth. The company also believes strongly in the importance of innovation. All of these attributes are critical for success, not only domestically, but also for the international partners. International customers partner with MDI because it offers a large variety of products made in the USA. They find MDI as a one-stop solution to their needs. In addition, MDI services serves as a container consolidator should a customer need this service. We work closely with them, MDI, to promote small North Carolina manufacturing companies, and this gives their products exposure to MDI's international customer base. Today, MDI, along with its parent company, Alex Lee Incorporated, and its retail stores, has about 10,000 employees. They continue to operate and grow in the same way it began, by focusing on customers, respecting employees, and keeping the entrepreneurial spirit alive. John Gray heads up the company's export activities as Director of Commercial Accounts, and under his leadership, MDI's export business has continued to grow. John's going to be accepting the Exporter of the Year award on behalf of MDI, and if you've never seen MDI's operation, it's absolutely amazing. I have toured it, and just the amount of dog food that they handle at MDI will blow you away. Every kind of product that you can imagine that goes on a grocery store shelf, and if you notice, you'll see their trucks running up and down the road all across North Carolina. So with that, congratulations, John, and I hope you will come up and say a few words.
Thank you, Commissioner. We are very honored to be here today to receive this award. As he mentioned, MDI has been in business for a long time, supplying small retail operators throughout our state and throughout the Carolinas and through the Southeast. One thing we've noticed over the years, that the more you do something, the better you get at it. And I'm sure you realize that as well. But here lately, things have changed, and we're looking for new and innovative ways to go to market. Most recently, the digital platform has surfaced, So it's become more of a challenge for MDI to find new growth and to sustain our growth for the next decade or so. One of those areas was international shipping. And we got into that business roughly around 2009. It started off as a small concept. And believe it or not, even though you may distribute products throughout the U.S., going into an international market can be a completely different change through all the regulatory policies and procedures that you have to face. But 10 years now, we've been doing the international business, and as the Commissioner mentioned, it is growing successfully. I'd be remiss if I didn't mention that we had a lot of help along the way. One of those groups is a team here at the Department of Ag, led by Peter Thornton. And I want to give a shout out to his specialist, Kathy Ma. Kathy's been instrumental in our support over the years. In fact, we practically adopted her as one of our teammates. She does a couple of things for us. One, she introduces us to many opportunities through different buyers throughout the world. But more importantly, Kathy helps us get engaged and understand what those consumer needs are and how to navigate through that country's policies and procedures. So thank you very much, Peter, and thank you very much, Kathy, for all that you do for us. One of the things that the Commissioner mentioned is our efforts to help the small manufacturers. I mean, to us, that's kind of a no-brainer. We have a North Carolina-grown company, grassroots here from the very beginning. A couple immigrants that started not much bigger than a produce stand in Shelby, North Carolina in 1931. So it's very important to us that we support you folks and support all the manufacturers and our fellow North Carolinians. So thank you very much for this award. We're very honored and humbled by it.